Good morning. I hope you can hear me. Um, I usually go live on Facebook, but for some reason, it's not allowing me to. So maybe I will try sending this to Facebook later. But I wanted to talk about whether life is a choose your own adventure story. When I was little, I remember having this dream where there was a rabbit that just popped out from one side of a tree, and he said, "Don't you remember you went this way last time?" And that always stayed with me. And if you think about string theory and that there may be multiple lifetimes going on simultaneously, and if every time we make a decision, there is a result that happens of that decision, then it could be that there are lots of us living on different timelines. So the thought came up today about re-engineering our lives. And could we go to a possible future where we like where we are and re-engineer our lives so that, in essence, make a relationship with you in the future that has what you want, and then let that be a guide to you to get you from here to where you want to be. So that's what I'd like to experiment uh, with the live meditation today. So I'm first going to read some quotes. Let's see. If you want a quote read for you, then feel free to let me know in the comments. But for right now, I am going to read a quote for my regulars and especially for two birthday people today, Sharon Armstrong and, oh, good, Brent, you found me. For Sharon Armstrong, whose birthday it is today, and she's, I think, been watching me since the pandemic. And my brother, Papo, happy birthday. Um, I am glad you were born, even though when I was a teenager, I said that I wasn't, but I am. And then for Brent and Alana. Okay, so this is for Brent. Your spark can be a flame and change everything. It's a good one. Brent, let me know in the comments whether you heard the beginning part of this about the change your own, choose your own adventure story. Okay, this is for Alana. In between goals is a thing called life that has to be lived and enjoyed. And this is for Sharon. Every accomplishment begins with the decision to try. And then this is for Papo. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Okay, and then we'll do a little reading from Guru Mai's book, which is Resonate with Stillness. And it is the 23rd of March. A great mind creates great things. A great mind is like a fountain of fresh water. Just as the physical body is kept in good shape through disciplined movement, the mind is made finer by beautiful reflections. When the mind becomes finer and finer, as subtle as the breath, it can enter the kingdom of truth. And then this one is from, missed that but caught the end. Okay. I'll just give you a short recap then. I was talking about um, how when I was little, there was this bunny in a dream that popped behind a tree and said, "Don't you remember you went this way last time?" And that reminded me of Choose Your Own Adventure books, and then thinking about string theory. And if you could contact a part of you that was living the life exactly as you wanted it to be lived, then you could re-engineer it to make those decisions to go to that particular um, um, alternate stream. Okay. This is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. I'm sure you've heard it many times, but to laugh often and love much, to win the respect of intelligent persons and the affection of children, to earn the approbation of honest critics and to endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to give oneself, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to have played and laughed with enthusiasm and sung with exultation, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. All right, so now I invite you to find yourself in a comfortable position with your spine erect. And you can close your eyes and listen to this. And as you're listening to that sound, just allowing your body to vibrate at the same frequency. The same key of life. Allowing the heavens to pull you up by a string so that your bones are taut right on top of one another. Your spine is straight, and this allows your muscles to just relax. You'll start to notice that you'll take deeper breaths as you become more present to what is. And with every breath, you invite in what is and you let go of what was. The breath keeps us in time. It allows us to experience our life forward. The The subconscious mind is attached to the all, everything, all the time. So time as we know it in breath time does not exist. Past, future, present, all exist in the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is guided by the breath. Notice how many moments there are to invite within one cycle of inhalation and exhalation. The catch in between the two of them and the release. Remembering to become present to the presence, the state of just being. And becoming consciously aware of what you can hear with your eyes closed. What is close and what is far away. What can you see with your eyes closed? At first, you might think it's just dark, just blackness. But if you turn your lenses from 2D to 3D, you'll see that there are all kinds of lights and pixels. The darkness is not just a black sheet. It's more like a tunnel. And as you relax into this knowledge, just noticing if there's any particular smell you notice or taste in your mouth. Noticing the tips of your fingers. It's a very sensitive spot for us. What are they touching right now? Are your fingertips touching your skin, your clothes? How does it feel for your skin to be exposed to the air, your clothes? And then noticing, how do you feel today? How are you physically feeling? If there are any areas that need a little hug or a squeeze, a little stretch, feel free to give them what they need. And then noticing the other kind of feeling, emotional feeling. Where is your sorrow? Where is your happiness? Your anger? Your delight? Your generosity, kindness, stubbornness? Where do you feel closed and protected? And where do you feel open and free? Allowing all of them to exist simultaneously, just knowing that they're feelings. Feelings are just feelings. And in the same way, thoughts are just thoughts. So listening into your thoughts, what are you saying to yourself right now? What are your positive thoughts? What are your negative thoughts? And then if you could choose your thoughts, what would they be? And notice when you're choosing your thoughts, whether there's a feeling that takes place in your body. The mind doesn't really know if those things are true. So you could tell your mind, I'm going on a vacation to Hawaii next week. And your body might start to feel excited. Well, none of us really know what is going to happen next week. You may or may not go to Hawaii, but notice the anticipation, the feeling of excitement. We can give that gift to ourselves through our imagination. So let your mind wander, let it play, let it imagine the best you can possibly imagine. The you that feels so blessed and fulfilled, connected, abundant. We know we live in the land of duality, of this and that, and good and bad, and ups and downs. But see if you can pick a moment in your future where you just go, right now, I have everything I ever wanted. And then connect with that being that you are in the future. And ask, what did I do to get here? Ask advice from your future self. And listen well. Will you do what it takes to become that version of you? Feel into that version of you. And if you like, you can ask for a map to re-engineer your life to get to that point. Or you can ask for a relationship, a guide, a relationship with you in the future, so that when you are at a decision point, you can ask your guide and they will let you know how to get closer to being them. Feel into that. Feel what it feels like to feel vital and special and joyful and connected, needed and celebrated, supported, abundant, free to be generous, generosity is the grease to the engine of abundance. If you like, you can deepen your breath again. I don't know about you, but I find that I'm reluctant to go into meditation, but I'm reluctant to get out of meditation. I invite you to just wiggle your hands and toes, maybe your nose, becoming more present to the here and now. It is with great love and deep respect that I admire you and your beautiful journey expressing all that you are. Sadhguranath Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Shanti. Peace. Om.